this is probably as worse as it's gonna get today. Everybody, we've got a DoorDash order. We're gonna be going to Pinkbox. We're gonna be getting, let's see, $9.50 for 6.1 miles. Let's head on over to Pinkbox. I finally got my sink installed, my kitchen sink faucet. It's a nice kitchen sink faucet. I'm happy with it. The only problem is that they had to reverse it, so the handle's not on the right, it's on the left. Because I got all these accessories that are too close, you know, like it's not really accessories, but you know, like the thing for your dishwasher where like the overflow like shoots out. There's like a little thing next to it, and it was too close to the handle, so they had to flip it. And then on the other side there was a soap dispenser that we never used, so we got rid of that, so that way there was room for the handle so you could turn the faucet on. So that's all done now, so we're good to go. Well, there's mass chaos going on inside of the Pinkbox, so we're getting the heck out of here. It's not like anything too crazy is going on. It's just that there's just too many people that want stuff, and you can tell the employees are getting frustrated because they're telling the customers that they can't have what they want, and the customers are giving pushback, still trying to get what they want, and they're not getting it. And you can tell the employees are getting really irritated. So that is completely slowing down the process. So we got something better. Let's talk about that. We got Farmer Boys, and we're getting $14.23 for 7.3 miles. Let's head on over to Farmer Boys. Well, more problems here at Farmer Boys. It's just the party just gets better and better. The employee said that they're understaffed today, so they're not open yet. They don't have enough people to do anything. So the store is essentially closed. So now I gotta contact Uber support to get compensation. I'm sure we're gonna get $3. All right, here we go. All right, well, they said they would give me compensation. They made me take a picture of the restaurant, and I just let them know the employee that I spoke with said they're closed because they don't have enough people to open the restaurant. So that's it. He didn't say how much money I'm gonna get, but whatever, that's all I can do. So we currently have 4 miles on the car, and we've made essentially $0. I'm sure at the most we've made $3. So I guess I'll start heading back home. There's not much else I can do. Well, we're having a terrible start to the day. We're just now we're just stuck in traffic trying to make our way back to the hot spot. And of course, all the traffic is coming out. It's Friday. It's 6:26 a.m. It's not looking good right now. So we're just going to try to persevere. We're just going to push through it, because we know that this is probably as worse as it's going to get today. Fingers crossed. This is as worse as it's going to get. Let's see what happens next. Because of the loss in miles, and it's a serious loss in miles. $8.08 for 9.8 miles Uber Eats. No. Because of the serious loss in miles, and by the time we get back to home base, it's going to be like, 8 miles, and we've made basically $0. Uber Eats $5.04, 9.2 miles. No. So we're gonna have to start charging doubles. So we're gonna be going now $2 for every mile once we get back to home base. In fact, starting now from this point, Uber Eats $5.62 for 10 miles. No thanks. And the offers that are coming in are just horrific. So we will be probably just hanging out at home waiting for offers that meet our qualifications, because they ate up all of our miles this morning, and we're gonna make them pay. I just got my $3 from Uber. Uber Eats $5.05 for 9.7 miles. Nope. Man, the orders are bad this morning. I don't care. We're going home, and we're waiting for $2 for every mile. It looks like we're upside down 5 miles. So we're negative. We got $3 right now for 8 miles on the car. So we're in bad shape. We're in bad shape this morning. All right, it's 8:25 a.m. We have our first real opportunity. We're going to Target, $11.18 for 3.7 miles, and we're shopping for 8 items. Let's go to Target. All right, we're close enough to Target where we can look at the shopping list. So let's take a look. Oh dear, do you see makeup? Oh no, we don't like shopping for makeup. But what are we gonna do? There's nothing we can do. We gotta do it. We've gotta find some kind of Halo Glow powder puff and a face sponge, some toothpaste, some kind of razors for sensitive skin. Let's see. Oh, it's all in the beauty aisle. There's no groceries, so we're gonna be in the beauty section. So hopefully it doesn't take too long. Well, so far so good. I got this. I got all these crazy things. This. I got the lotions. This crazy thing. And this crazy thing. I got one more crazy thing and toothpaste to go. Look at this, we found it. We found this crazy item thanks to an employee here. It was so hard. Oh, I didn't like it. 7 minutes away, 2.1 miles. Leave at my door. Let the gate know this is for so-and-so. Thank you. All right, let's go drop this off. I was lucky in that there was a person that worked there that was available to help me, because usually in Target it's very hard to get help from anybody. But I so lucked out, and I showed her the picture and she didn't even know where it was either, so she had to look on her little handheld device, and it guided her to where it was at. And so that's how I was able to find it, is through this Target employee's help. And otherwise, I would have never found it. I walked up and down those aisles at least 4 times and never saw it. It was so tiny and so insignificant that you would never notice it. So, but I got it. And then with these particular items, they don't tell you what aisle they're in the app. So it just would show you the item, and that was it. It didn't, for groceries, it'll tell you, it'll say what aisle it's in. So I was really struggling, but it's all done now. Let's go drop it off.
The customer requested you leave the order at their door. Additional instructions.
All right, we've been going for about an hour now, and as you can see, we're doing terrible. I think in grand total we've made about $14, and we've got 11 miles on the car. So today so far is going to be pretty bad, I have to say. And it really just came down to this morning. UberEats, $6.32 for 5.3 miles. Nope. So it just comes down to the fact that this morning really blew everything up. And then I got back home and I started working on some more financial stuff. UberEats, $5.48, 6.5 miles. Nope. And that took up some time, but I'm not counting that time. But I just assume now that, you know, we only have, let's see, it's 9 a.m. and 11. We have just a couple of hours in the shift, so it's going to be pretty pitiful, to say the least. Okay, everybody, it's now 9:43, and we're on our way to Munch Box. We're going to get $13.01 for 4.3 miles. Let's do it. We're heading to a house 3.8 miles away, 10-minute drive, leave at the door. Let's go. Got real busy inside Munch Box. There were 5 other delivery drivers in there, and the orders were just stacking up, and I think there were only like two to three people working behind the counter, so they were really overwhelmed. And I so lucked out, like my order was right up next, so all those other guys are probably still there waiting.
Turn left on Ghost Dump Street, then drop off on the right.
It's going to be the house on the right when I turn left. I believe it's this one right here. I think it's this one where all the weeds are. Where all the beautiful weeds are. I think I've been here before. It looks very familiar. Thank you. Yeah, that was the same house I was at last time, the one with all the weeds. And the last time I was there, they ordered Munch Box as well, so that must be their favorite place to order from, I guess. All right, well, let's see if anything else comes up on the way back home. All right, it's 10:06 a.m. We've been working for about 90 minutes now. Even though we started at 6 a.m., we've only really worked 90 minutes. I spent a lot of time at home. I was working on my financials and doing all that, and that took a long time to do. That's all. I was like trying to figure out like how to UberEats, $5.70, 5.4 miles an hour. I was trying to figure out how to manage all of my retirement portfolio and get that all in line with what my goals are. And it took a long time. So I was just like doing that. UberEats, $3.05 for 3 miles, no. And then I had lunch, and what else did I do? I just was chit-chatting with the family. One of the family members is going to be going on a trip somewhere. So I was like, oh, okay. It's helping them with that. And I think that was it. And then we were all just kind of just hanging out. And I was telling him about my day and how I was struggling finding all that makeup. Oh, that was a tough one, that Target one today. Oh well, luckily there's less than an hour left in the day for me, so we'll probably get one more and that'll be it. Next up is Albetos Taco Shop. We're getting, I don't know, $9.37 for 4.6 miles. Let's get over there. And of course I just passed it, so I have to make a U-turn. We're headed to a house 3.3 miles from here, 9-minute drive. We have a gate code. It's to leave at the door and do not ring the bell. It's 10:30 a.m. We've got 30 minutes left. All right, well, that's going to do it. Take a look at the totals above and you can see how much money we made and the hours that we worked, number of miles that we drove, and also you can see our ratings below. That's all for now, okay? Thanks for watching. I'll see you again in the next one. Bye-bye.